I'm Aveline and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having an amazing day. So today we are doing something like slightly different, I want to say. We're still building, but I really wanted to try out some CC actually for a change. I've never done this before in The Sims 4 actually. I built with CC before, so this was surprisingly fun, but I promise it won't be a regular thing here on the channel because I do realize that most of you guys do prefer builds without CC, and console players don't have access to CC either, so it's a little bit unfair to them. But I still wanted to do something a little bit fun, and I thought, what better time than right now while I'm waiting for university to come out? Because I don't know about you guys, but whenever a new pack is announced, I'm always a little bit hesitant to build with old stuff because I just really want to get my hands on the new stuff. Like, I don't feel super inspired to build with the old stuff anymore because I've seen the new stuff and I just want to play and decorate with the new stuff. So, like the new furniture that we're getting. So I figured now would be the best time to do this sort of thing. So that is pretty much what we're doing today. We are just decorating an apartment though because I did not have enough build CC to do a whole house. Plus I honestly spend several hours downloading CC. Also because I don't know a lot of CC creators that create build by CC, so that was an issue for me. I did ask over on Twitter and got a lot of responses, but I actually decided to just, I don't remember what I did. So, to be completely honest, I might have Googled or something and then just clicked on site after site and hoped for the best. But I downloaded like a bunch just to make sure that I would have something that would work because I really wanted to go for Maxis Match obviously and not Alpha. So I just had to download as much as possible to make sure that I had I had enough CC for an entire apartment so I could make it all Maxis Match instead of Alpha, because that is what we do here on the channel. We stick to Maxis Match mostly. I have gotten a few comments from a couple of you guys asking if I could do something with Alpha CC in CAS or create a sim, but I don't really, I think I've lost my Alpha CC folder, to be honest. I don't really know where it is. Maybe it's on my hard drive, I'm not entirely sure. But I might do something like that in the future. I'm a little bit undecided about that so far, but I don't know. I like the look of Maxis Match. I like that it matches the game. It doesn't really look weird with the rest of the game as well, so I kind of just tend to stick to that style, and that is what we're doing today as well. So I do want to give a huge shout out to one of my friends actually, Sam, also known as Harry, because her and Felix Andre Sims made this kitchen set that I'm using here. She's also made the recolors of the bed, and I think she also made the dining table that I went with. Other than those pieces, I don't remember because I just added a lot of CC all at once, so I don't remember exactly where I downloaded everything from, like every individual piece. But I know that she's made a couple of the stuff that I'm using, or a couple of the pieces that I'm using around this apartment, including that kitchen set, which is absolutely freaking beautiful. And even though it wasn't the style that I originally wanted to go for this apartment, I decided to take inspiration from that kitchen for the rest of the apartment. So it was supposed to be very rustic and kind of cozy and a little bit just rustic and cozy. I lost the third word, but it was supposed to be that sort of style, and then I ended up making it a little bit more modern, a little bit more sleek, and maybe a little bit more luxurious kind of. But yeah, I really love that kitchen. I think it looks so beautiful and it's so well made as well. So big shout out to both Harry, aka Sam, and also Felix Andre Sims for making that CC set. It's called The Kitchen Without a T, in case you were wondering. And also, by the way, I've never made a CC list with build by CC before, but I will do my best. If it's not up just yet, it's because I'm still working on it. I have no idea how long that's going to take, but I'm willing to sit down and fix it for you guys, and also to be a little bit respectful to the people that put so much time into making this CC. So I am going to be sitting here and hopefully tracking down as much as possible of the CC that I've used. But so far, I just don't really remember the other sets that I've downloaded, unfortunately. I downloaded like a lot. I'm just gonna put it out there. I downloaded a lot. I think I also downloaded quite a lot from Illogical Sims. Is that his name? Joshua or Josh on Twitter? Illogical Sims. I know that's his tag or whatever. So he had quite a lot of stuff as well that looked very Maxis matchy, so I decided to download a bunch of that too. But other than those sets, I don't remember. I'm so sorry. But I'll do my best to hunt down as much as possible, at least for you guys, in case you want to download anything. So, and also if you want to see more builds with CC, definitely let me know. I have the folder now. I'm willing to download more so that I have, you know, different styles that I can decorate in and stuff. So if you want to see more CC apartments or CC houses, let me know and I will have a look at it. I'll try again, do better, improve or something, but just let me know. So this apartment, I forgot to say at the start of the video, but it's only for 2 Sims or 1 Sim, and it's built in or decorated in Pinabasaz's apartment, so it's in the fashion district of Myshuno. It's probably one of my favorite apartments to decorate because it's just, the shape of the apartment is so interesting. You can do a lot of different things with the floor plan because it does have a lot of shape to it. There's an annoying elevator, but that's just, I don't know. It's kind of realistic though, because in my apartment, I do have the same kind of elevator shape added to it, but you don't really see it because it's actually in the living room. And then on the other side, there is my bedroom, but it doesn't make any noise either, by the way. I just want to point that out. Like, I don't even think about the fact that there's an elevator on the other side of the wall. But yeah, it just adds a little bit of realism to it, to be honest. But I do really love this apartment. It's such a great apartment to decorate in. I love the amount of windows that it has. I just like the shape that you can play around with it and stuff. So it's one of my favorite ones to decorate, and I've decorated in it quite a lot of times by now. But I figured starting out with CZ in an apartment that I'm very comfortable decorating in, or that I know very well and know exactly what to do with the floor plan and stuff, would kind of help me, because it's a lot of new CZ to get all at once. Imagine that it's more than a pack and you're trying to get acquainted with everything. You don't really fully know what everything looks like in your game and stuff, so I did have to go through a lot of it before I could start decorating. But and also because I really wanted to make sure that I used basically only CC in this build. I think there may be a couple of items here and there that's not CC, like a toothbrush holder or a toothbrush cup. I think there's one other thing too, but other than those two things, it's basically just a CC. So I wanted to make sure that I was in an apartment where I kind of already knew what to do with the floor plan, and I already knew how long it would take to decorate the place, because when you get a lot of new items all at once, it does take a while to get acquainted with everything. So yeah, we are decorating in that apartment. I don't remember the exact address, but it's up in the upper left corner of the screen right now. It's like something Chic Street. I just can't see it because my screen is too small. So, and if I make it bigger, it gets all laggy and stuff, and I can't keep track of what's going on. So just, it's up in the upper left corner. If you can't read it because it's too small, you can also scroll down through the description box, because I do leave all the information, like price of the apartment and amount of bedrooms and bathrooms and so on in the description, as always. Like, I always do that. So yeah, that is pretty much what we're doing, and we're already halfway through the build. It did take me a lot longer than usual to decorate this apartment, but like I said before, I did get a lot of new items that I had to get acquainted with, so that would be why. But I had so much fun with this, honestly. I downloaded so many plants. Like, I have a plant addiction in The Sims 4, and I needed to feed it, so I downloaded so many plants. You see, I even have pictures with plants in them because I saw that I was sold right away. Like, I knew I just needed these pictures So there's a lot of plants in this apartment. The overall theme, I did mention sleek and slightly modern earlier, but on top of that, the theme is also green and plants. So that is pretty much what we're doing. I want to say that like I kind of want to add comfy and or cozy and comfortable to those themes too, because there is something about like adding a lot of plants to an apartment just gives me the feeling like it's cozy. I don't know how to explain that. It's just kind of is in my head, so I want to add those two themes to the apartment too. But overall, honestly, I did not really go for one specific style. I was just inspired by the kitchen counters, so I just wanted to point that out. So if it's not the perfect, what's it called, style, like combination in this apartment, that would be why. But honestly, I think it all works together in the end, but that's probably my personal preference. I don't really know. Personal opinion. Some of you guys might feel a little bit different about it, but I do like how it all turned out. I think color scheme wise, it all goes really well together. And that is definitely something that helps it look a little bit more cohesive, basically. So also, I feel like if I end up doing more CC builds in the future, it probably won't be in the near future because university is coming out and I'll be getting my hands on that at some point during next week. So I'll be recording with that just university, and I'm super excited for that, by the way. But that means that I won't be doing anything with CC in the near future. But if I decide that I want to do more, if you guys like this and you want to see more CC builds, like I said, do let me know. But I think I'll probably end up downloading just a little bit more clutter because I honestly thought I downloaded quite a lot of it, but as it turns out, I really hadn't. Plus, a lot of the stuff that I did get looked too alpha for my liking in the game, so I don't know. I think if I end up doing more, I'll probably download just a little bit more clutter. That's something you can go crazy with when it comes to CC, because clutter is just, you guys know how I feel about clutter. I use clutter all the clutter. I feel like I've said it so many times, it doesn't even sound like a word anymore. Anyways, I use a lot of it in my builds. I am slightly addicted to clutter and I need more. I hope that university comes with a lot of it because I can imagine that it would, because it would suit dorm rooms being a little bit messy. The students have way too much stuff with them because they just have to have all their stuff in one room. So it would make sense if we got like a decent amount of clutter with that pack, but you never know. You never know. Clutter is not the most versatile. Like, it kind of is, but at the same time, it's not really, because either you have a build and you use clutter or you just don't use clutter. You know what I mean? Whereas you'll always have you'll always have furniture in your build. So does that make sense? I don't really know. Anyways, so I don't know how much clutter they added to that pack, but I hope they added a fair amount, a decent amount. That would make me very happy. So in here we got the bedroom, and I did clutter up this room a little bit more compared to the living room. Actually, you'll see the living room after we're done with this one. But I basically used up all my clutter in this room, and then when I got to the living room, I realized that I didn't have any more unique clutter and I didn't want to reuse too much of it, so there's a lot less in the living room, but hopefully it's okay anyways. And I also realized that I ran out of like super maxis match chi pictures, like super maxis match looking pictures, so I had to reuse a couple in here too, I think, or maybe not actually. I love these ones, the ones that are like two next to each other or on top of each other and they're kind of leaning against the wall. They are so pretty. I want them in real life. They're so gorgeous. I have a thing for those pictures apparently. Anyways, so I think they're a recolor of possibly also a slight mesh edit of the ones that we got with, what was it, the freelancer update, because there's two pictures on top of each other leaning against the wall. It's kind of the same, but they do look a little bit different, I think, and also the motif is obviously different, but they're just so gorgeous. So I kind of want pictures like that in my apartment. That would be pretty great. So thank you very much. But I think what I'm gonna go for in my apartment is actually a more toned down, so not plant pictures, but like black and white illustrations, and then a couple of pictures with a little bit of yellow in them too, because I think that would be that would look kind of nice. Plus, I bought a couch. Wait, I think I mentioned that in a speed build. I don't remember what I talk about in my speed builds. Sometimes I'll say something and someone will comment on it in the comment section, and I'll be like, what are they talking about? Because I don't remember everything that I say, because I don't take notes or anything. So I just talk. And you know, when you've talked for 20 minutes, you kind of tend to forget what you talked about at the start. So I don't always remember what I've mentioned in my videos. That's just, it's a little bit embarrassing. Mostly though, when people do, or when you guys do comment on something, I'll remember it when you comment on it. But if you don't comment on it, I won't remember anything at all. So I don't know. I think that's kind of funny, but it's also a little bit embarrassing. But I can't do anything about it. It's just, my brain doesn't work that way. I just don't remember what I've talked about. But I did get a couch, which I am so happy about. The only thing is they've kind of postponed the delivery until the 20th of December, which actually sucks. So I got a couch, I just don't have it yet. But I was so excited to take pictures of it and everything. I even bought pillows for it already, but no, they had to slightly disappoint me. So I have to wait a little bit before I get it, but I'm still pretty excited about it. So it's gonna be good getting a little bit of a relaxing corner in my that's not called an office, it's called a living room, yes, so I can sit down and maybe watch some TV or something before going to bed and just like cool off after having worked most of the day, as I do. So anyways, this is the living room. We're pretty much already done, I think. I think the rug here was the last thing that I added. I do love these items. I think they're made by both the, what's it called, the TV stand, the coffee table, and also both the couches. Don't remember the lamp, but the other things were definitely made by Illogical Sims. So such gorgeous items, and I love the textures on them and stuff. Really, really nice, and I just had to use them, so yeah. Actually, now I'm wondering if his tag is Illogical Sims or Illogical Simmer. I don't remember. This is gonna be a little bit embarrassing. I'm sorry if I misremembered. I am new to build CC, so I'm gonna use that as an excuse. Anyways, the bathroom is the very last room that we are doing, of course, because it is my video and it's an apartment. I always, you know, postpone the bathroom until the very end, but it's a very simple bathroom. I wish we had these, like, these kinds of what's it called, shower stalls. I wish we had them because yes, please, thank you, gorgeous, love it, need that in the base game, or not in the base game, but just with a pack or something, would love that so much. And other than that, just basically about it. So if you guys like this apartment, you can download it off the gallery. My ID is AvelineYT, and you can also find it under the hashtag Aveline or AvelineYT. You will need the CC for it to look like this though, so do keep that in mind. And I will try my best to find as much of it as possible and link it in a document that'll be linked to in the description. So I'll keep you guys updated on that. So keep an eye on the community tab if you're interested in any of the CC. And also let me know if you want to see more CC builds. If there are any themes you want me to go for or anything, let me know in the comment section down below. And other than that, I do hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to like and subscribe and all that good stuff if you did. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.
And bring her one of my t-shirts so it smells like her perfume. Now I really get what the love songs are talking about. And I just wanna tell her how I feel, scream it out loud. Have you ever been in love? Have you ever lost your head? Have you felt like you were out of breath when you saw her in that dress? When your heart is beating fast and you're sweating and you can't stop looking at her smile, then you've been in love. That's how you know you've been in love. There's something about the way she laughs and the way she always dances when she thinks nobody sees. And when she's gone, I miss her so. I tell her, baby, please don't go. I think you should stay with me. And I really get what the love songs are talking about.